Hey pilots, Bounty here from BountyGaming. Let's get straight into it. What is this, you may be asking? It's Titanfall Assault. Awesome. It's a new Titanfall mobile game that you can get on iOS or Android. We're going to discuss how you can download, install, and play this amazing game very shortly. Before we kick it off, pilots, I'd like to give a special shout out and thanks to Johnny, one of the pilots here, who let me know in the comment section that, hey, you can actually get this game right now. You don't need to wait for the release date, you don't need to wait for the official word. You can actually be a bit sneaky, download the game, start leveling up right now, and enjoy. What we don't know at the moment is whether your save game and your actual purchases will stick to the account when the official release comes out. At the moment, they've got a soft launch for Philippines, so in order to download the game, if you guys are on iOS, which is iPad or iPhone, or even your iPod Touch, to download this game, what you need to do is make sure you head over to the App Store, that you change your Apple ID to the Philippines store, and if you have any credit on your account, it won't let you do this, so you may need to set up a brand new Apple ID, which is totally fine, and make sure you set the region to Philippines, and from there search for Titanfall Assault in the search bar, and you'll find it straight away. You can download it, play it, sign in with your account, and enjoy the full version of the game. The other way to get it for you pilots out there using Android, whether it's on a Nexus tablet or a cell phone or any other Android device out there, as long as it's supported by the app, the best way to download this is to directly download the APK. And what I'm going to do, there's a lot of viruses and rubbish websites out there, so I'm going to upload the APK to Google Drive or Dropbox or something like that, and you pilots can download it safely, install it on your device. You will need to go into your settings and enable the installation of untrusted applications, because this isn't available in your current store, so it's actually going to look like a foreign application, but you can definitely unlock it. I've been playing it all day, no trouble whatsoever, and it's such an awesome game, and I'll update you pilots later on when we actually start our own clan or guild or whatever they call it, and you pilots can jump in, play along with me if you like, and enjoy your time on Titanfall Assault. If you already have the game, definitely jump into the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the game, your thoughts so far, whether you're looking forward to the full release, whether you've purchased a few items already, and how far you've got just playing free to play. I'll be very interested to find out. And this gameplay here, guys, is just of the tutorial, so hopefully you're enjoying the actual app itself, seeing what it's all about. We're going to go through these 4 practice modes, and the clip's going to be about 14 minutes long. Now, what we're going to do when we jump into this one, pilots, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the gameplay, explain what you need to do, and then in the following clip we'll cover the units in a bit more detail and sort of the layout of the game. So as you can see here, it says destroy medium turrets to expand your deployment, and destroy heavy turrets to win instantly. So the best way to think about this app is amped hardpoint. You're going to have to go around, capture all the hard points, you can amp them up as well, and the more you dominate, the more hard points you capture. If you have 2, the enemy only has 1, you're going to win. Or what you can do is deploy pods of pilots or titans on other sides of the map. You can catch them off guard, try and flank them, be a bit tricky here and there, and make sure that at the end of the day, you've held the hard points the longest, and you'll definitely win. So in this tutorial mode, what we're going to be doing is just playing the tutorial. For this stage, they're just explaining how the final turrets work. So what you can do is head on up, drop down some of the units, and they're going to head towards the turret and destroy the big turret, and then finally head towards the big base and finish that one off. It's only level 1, so it does go down quite quickly. You will see other opponents on there with higher levels. Also pilots, just while we finish this up, if you have started playing the game, or if you're wondering whether you should play it or not, definitely ask me in the comment section below. At the moment, at the time of recording, we are level 6 already. We do know a few pilots that are level 8 and level 9, so feel free to ask any questions and either one of us can jump in, answer them for you, help you out whether you're asking about the paywall, how you upgrade your units, how many units there are, and all that good stuff. We will be having future videos that are going to cover all of the pay transactions in a bit more detail, all of the leveling up, all of the Atlas, Ogre, missiles, all those cards you can unlock, burn cards, and all the awesome stuff that's coming on the way. I actually can't wait for the full release. It's going to be awesome. So here we go, guys. Excellent job fighting them off. So we get the daily objective award. So we got an award for deploying a Titan in battle. That's not too difficult. So we're just going to go in, claim that award. So these little crates here, they're what give you awards. They're quite generous at the start of the match at awarding cards and also credits and things like that. But as we all know, pilots, with most mobile apps out there, they give you a bunch at the start. And there's always one currency that you just can't get. There's always one currency that's very impossible. It's going to cost you money and you're going to have to swipe your card. Let's be honest. So that currency we can see straight away. We'll just get back to the top bar up here. So we've leveled up Atlas to level 2, one of the Titans. You can see the gold triangle respawn logo currency. We only have one of those. And that's the currency that you're most likely going to have to buy and spend a bit of money if you do want to progress through the game a lot quicker. For the first couple of levels, all the way on level 6 at the moment, there's been no paywall, there's been no delay, everything's been pretty straightforward, and I'm enjoying the game a lot so far. Been playing it most of the day. So what we're going to do in this tutorial is defeat the enemy using your pilots, titans, and burn cards. This is going to replicate or simulate an actual game that you're going to have on Titanfall Assault. So what we're going to do is drop down our Grenadier, and we're also going to drop down the Stim Bruiser and a Rifleman, and just make sure we capture the first point. So there we go, A's captured. So you've got A, B, and C. We'll get that one out the way. Dropping some enemies, actually pilots rather, down on B. And you can see the points being allocated there by the +1s that appear on the screen. The total score is at the top, and the total time left is also at the top of the screen. When it hits 3 minutes, you can deploy Titans. You can't deploy them any sooner than 3 minutes. So you can see here my units are progressing towards C. We're going to deactivate it so they no longer get points. Change it to blue, capture that, and then we're going to be all sweet. As you can see them dropping little enemy units on there. We're going to wipe them out, make sure we capture C. And now our next focus is to get back A, because they actually stole A from us. And then when we get a bit more comfortable, head towards the final 2 turrets and seal the deal. What we could actually do right now is forego A and forego B, and make all our units head towards their turret to add a bit more pressure, to make them go, well, it's all or nothing. Do I defend this push? Do I go out and capture A, B, and C? There's a lot of strategy coming into play, but more so in the later stages of the game. So I feel as though for the first couple of missions, or the start of the game at least, it's just going to be a bit of mindless, dropping units down, you know, dropping them on A, B, or C, and then heading towards the final turret. There's not going to be too much strategy involved, but where I see this game really developing and going well in future is as you level up and unlock a lot of different Titans, a lot of different pilots and enemies, choose different things as well when you go through, you're going to actually have to incorporate a lot more strategy, and you can hold 3 different loadouts. So you may have a loadout that's Titan heavy, you might have one that's pilot heavy, you might have a loadout that's more focused on the final turrets. So if the enemy's going around capturing all the hard points, you might be really good at killing that final turret and securing the win before they can accumulate 100 points. Your other loadout might be one where you make them scramble from one hard point to the other, and the enemy, you'll have a certain set of units that will make the enemy go, oh, now I've got to go to A, now I've got to go to B, oh, back to C, oh, wait, they've got a sentry, oh, no, I'm losing. You know, you can have a lot of variety there. So we've got the victory, guys, 100 points to 28, and a little hint comes up there saying, sentries, fire at nearby enemies. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? So we're going to head back into the menu, guys, loading up. I did notice a few pilots out there have the same issue. There were quite a few connection issues when we did get to the PvP element. You do play against other real-life pilots, which is really cool. Real-life pilots out there. And if you are disconnecting quite a lot, I actually found 4G with a stable connection can be a lot better than Wi-Fi. It can be a lot better. So guys, we just cashed in the login reward, and it says win 1 more battle to complete training. Well, we may as well. Let's make this a training video. Let's jump in and finish the final training. So we're just going to load up here, guys. The loading bar sort of jitters around a little bit on your phone as well. And we're heading back into the training grounds, and it's BountyGaming versus the drill instructor. So you know it's a fake enemy. It's just a drill instructor. They probably make it so you win on purpose. They test you a little bit, but make sure you win. So, alright, Commander, we're going to head on in. make sure everything's alright, and show this drill instructor what's up. So we've got a level 2 sort of home defense cannon, I guess you can call it. And we're just going to make our way out nice and easy, capture the first one. You can see we've put some early progression or early harassment down on B. And they've also mirrored our actions. But we've quickly captured A, so the other units are coming in as backup. We're going to easily wipe out their units. Sentry distracting one of their units down the bottom there, so we can easily capture B, and then the reinforcements come in. Hopefully the sentry holds on. Yay, there we go. So the sentry just lost the overshield, and we're progressing pretty comfortably towards C. So for that strategy there, guys, I just made sure I had enough units to capture A as quickly as possible. I put my sentry down to delay the opposing units from C coming over to B. And by then my units were at B, captured B, moved on, wiped them all out, easy peasy. I do realize it is the drill instructor, but it's really good to practice your strategies, keep an eye on your units to see how long they last and where you want to place them. So for here I put both my titans by the sentry, just to give me a couple of seconds, and it also baited their strider coming down right next to the sentry as well. So we're just going to wipe that out, make sure we capture B again, and I've got extra units down on C just to keep that point busy. So if the enemy tries to steal it, we've got some units there to defend it. And now what we're going to do is be a bit more aggressive. Oh wait, no, cheeky Atlas coming down out of nowhere. We're going to be a bit more aggressive now and start working on the final turrets, because that's an easy way to win. You don't need to wait for the score to get to 100. You don't need to wait for the timer to run out. You can just kill their final turret. We'll call it their home base turret for now. We don't really know what the name is off the top of our heads, but we will learn all the names, all the burn cards and how they function as we get through the game. So supply increased, what that means is you can drop units a lot closer to the enemy base, whereas before I could only drop them up to B, but now I've captured C and the supply is increased, we can drop them pretty much in front of their home. So to increase the supply you need to kill the second to last big turret that was on the left hand side originally, and then that allows you to drop units up close and personal to the enemy's final turret, go on in, couple more shots, and secure the win. So we only had 93 points, but with that we cash in the win, 100 points and victory. So I hope you pilots out there playing this game love Amped Hardpoint on Titanfall 2, the actual game itself, because at this stage it looks like that's what the game is based on, and it's going to be pretty cool. I'm definitely enjoying it, and I look forward to seeing what you guys think as well. So here you do have daily bonuses. The bonus is a lot better for the consecutive days. So day 1, cool, we get one of those. You know, not really too important. Don't really know if we're going to use it. Oh wow, that was actually quite generous. I thought we'd just get one, but we got 250. Okay. Thank you, Respawn, or Nixon. So anyway, there, pilots, training complete. When you're ready for a real fight, tap battle, so that's against real opponents. And then you also have casual mode if you want to do drills against the drill instructor, or just practice your sort of squad maneuvers, or your tactics, or any sort of practice there. So guys, you'll see down the bottom there's main, squads, market, and something else that's locked, as well as replay. And we're going to take a closer look at all of the areas within this game mode in future videos. What we're going to be doing is covering everything you need to know for Titanfall Assault. We're definitely going to be the #1 channel covering all the intricacies, tactics, loadouts, and all that good stuff. And this is a great warm-up video to get out there. Oh, Pyro Bruiser, that'd be nice. And show you guys what this game's all about before it's released. Why not? So this can be our first sort of 15 minutes gameplay, taking a look at the game. What we're going through here is just checking out the daily rewards. Look at that ultra rare core iron. Absolutely crazy, pilots. Laser coring all round. I can't wait to get that and unlock it with my consecutive days. So here, guys, you can see the login rewards. We're just going to take a little look at the squad there. You can level up a few of the cards, and you can also edit your squad and have 3 loadouts, as we previously mentioned. So that's going to make it really easy to be adaptable depending what situation you're in. And we're just going to level up these grunts. Why not? So we got level 2 on the grunts already, and I'll catch you pilots shortly in another video for Titanfall Assault. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you shortly. Peace.